Attention, please. The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
This is the Unnamed Podcast.
You're listening to the Unnamed Podcast, available on Spotify and Anchor.fm and everywhere else podcasts are available. And here is your host, Midnight Lunatic.
Hello and welcome to the first ever live stream podcast episode. Look, I made it so extremely difficult on myself to come up with that intro, but I loved it. It has a couple things I got to tweak out. I was like trying to rush last minute to try to get everything in place. I wasn't thinking that far ahead on like how to get things started, but I still think it came out pretty good for what it came out to be. But anyways, what up, Midnight Crew? It is your host, Midnight Lunatic here, and I am bringing you another episode, extremely special episode of the Unnamed Podcast. We got a lot of energy tonight. We got a lot of things to discuss tonight. Well, not a lot of things, but you know, I gotta hype myself up. You know, I might stretch the show on with my rambling like I always do. But man, it has been a while. It's been about 2 weeks since I recorded the last podcast. I believe it's been about 2 weeks. But yes, guys, this is the first time that I have ever streamed live on Twitch while I'm recording a podcast. And I hope you guys enjoy that intro. I know it looked a little bit weird. I got some things to work out, but trust me, guys, it's going to get better next time. I was kind of just scrambling, getting what I could right away. But yeah, we're doing this. We're doing this, guys. So, to start off with, I hope you guys had a very, very awesome Thanksgiving. For me, it was kind of boring. I did get the day off from work. Luckily, we were closed that day, so I majority just stayed home that day. I stayed home. I didn't really do much. I didn't go out. I didn't, get a Thanksgiving dinner or nothing. I just wanted to stay home. I wanted to be left alone. I just wanted to just be a homebody and just stay home and relax and just take my day off and just relax, and that's what I did. That's what I love to do. I love to just stay home. I'm a homebody. I don't like to go out. I don't like parties. I don't like, doing all that stuff. I just like to stay home, relax, watch a movie. I was actually watching some football. Was watching the Cowboys and the Raiders game. I don't know if you guys are into sports as much as I am, but with football, I love football. I love football season. I was watching the Cowboys and Raiders games. I hate both teams, but I was so glad to see the Cowboys lose. That is my number one thing about Thanksgiving is I love to see the Cowboys lose, and I'm so glad that the Raiders were able to pull off that win because, oh my gosh. Now, it was a good game. Don't get me wrong. I only watched, the last quarter, but, it was a pretty interesting game. But, yeah. That was also good. And then my birthday was this past Sunday. Again, didn't really feel like doing anything besides just stay home. And that's what I did. I also did a live stream for my birthday. So if you guys are interested in checking that out on Twitch, right after we get done here, you guys can check that out. As you can see with the setup right now, there is my face cam so you guys can see, as well as a little box on the side for whoever decides to join me tonight and they can actually talk to me tonight. So I think that's going to be a good aspect for the show. I hope you guys like the setup. I know this is kind of new to all the podcast listeners out there. This is a new setup. If you guys don't know, this is my office area now. And so this is where I will be doing all my podcast relative stuff, streaming, all that stuff. This is where I'm going to be doing it. So, yes, where was I? So, my birthday, Sunday. I'm taking the week off this week from work. Not really going to say too much on that, but there are some things going on right now work-wise that I would rather not discuss right now, but I am taking the week off. So, you know, as of today, which is Tuesday, the end of the month, man, I got to remember to pay rent tomorrow. That's crazy. We're already at the end of the year, guys. The end of the year. It's already going to be December. Can you guys believe that? Christmas is just right around the corner. That's crazy. It just feels like just the other week, we're in January, and now we're all the way down to the final month of the year, and it's going to be 2022 before we know it. That is crazy. But yeah, guys, Christmas is coming up pretty soon. I know my brother's birthdays are coming up. One of them's on the 10th. The other one's on the 23rd. So their birthdays are coming up pretty soon. Unfortunately, I'm not able to go down to my hometown because of my whole job situation right now. But as those days approach, I'm definitely going to keep them in mind. I'm going to wish them a happy birthday, just like they did for me. And yeah, we'll see how that day goes for those guys. But as of today, guys, I'm here to let you know. I know I've been gone for a very, very long time. I know we recorded that last episode. There was some things on there that I forgot to mention. I was just so excited just to get back into the Midnight Studio and record something for you guys that there was a lot of things that I kind of left out. One of those things was the details to the Las Vegas trip. Now, I know I skipped a lot of the details. I kind of summarized that trip all in like, a 5-minute span. If you guys are interested in hearing the full detailed story of the time that I was there, let me know, and I will make sure that in next episode, I will give you the full detailed vacation, log of everything that happened. But that was really, really fun. I had such a good time. It was so fun. Till this day, I mean, it's been months since I've been there, but to this day, man, I still talk about it. Me and my boss, we still, just earlier today, I was hanging out with him. We went over to his house. Me and my other buddy, we went over to his house, and we were still talking about it. I was like, man, it's been months, and we're still talking about it. We just had that much of a good time. But anyways, so that happened. The other day, right, you guys know that I have the folding phone, right? And if you guys don't know, here's what I'm talking about, right? It is the folding phone that can fold, right? Now, the other day, I just got home from work. One of my buddies, he dropped me off, right, at my house. And as I was getting out of the car, I was on the phone. It was Black Friday. I had just picked up some stuff for my dog, right? Because her birthday was also this past Sunday. So I got her a little birthday, surprises. Got her some treats. I got her a new bed and all that stuff. So my hands were full, right? As I was getting out of his car, my hands were full. I was talking on the phone with my dad, and I had my phone like this. And as I was walking, the phone started to slip out of my grip, right? And landed face down on some rocks and shattered the entire front screen. The entire front camera was just real messed up, super cracked. I mean, it was completely just shattered. The camera did not work at all. It was crazy. So what do you think about? I don't even know who that is. Not Foot Cream, to be honest. But in the middle of a story. Hold on, I'll get back to you in 1 second. So as I'm walking home, I pick up my phone and I'm like, son of a gun. Like my phone is just completely just shattered, right? And so I had to cough up $200 to send a replacement phone. Now it just got here this morning. And as you can see, for those that knew about me having this phone, I did not have this color. I had a black one, a pure black one. And now I have the silver one, which is pretty cool. I love the color of it. It's a really nice color. But I kind of was used to the black one, so it's going to take me a little bit of time to adjust to the silver, but I do enjoy it. And it's a brand new phone. It's the same storage. The way I see it, I paid $200 for a color switch. I'm not mad about it. But anyways, not foot cream. If you're still in here, I don't know who Lud is. I'm sorry. I'm not really too big into like the Twitch streamers. I don't really watch them that much. I'm sorry if I offended you. You probably left by now. But yeah, this is what I'm talking about, guys. Anyone that is listening to the podcast or watching this podcast, that's what I'm talking about. People can actually come in here. They can chat with me. And then, if you want to see more of this, I can do more of this. And then we can all just converse together, have one big conversation. I think it would be a good time. This was something that I've talked about doing for a very, very long time. If you guys can remember back, I believe in like season 3, this was something that I wanted to do. So this is finally happening. This is finally something that I'm spending a lot of time having to do, but it's something that I like doing. And so I figured, hey, why not give it a shot? I think it came out fine. There's a couple tweaks I still got to work out, but it's only going to get better from here. Now, back to the story. So it came today. I got a new phone. I'm happy with it. Guys, this is a very expensive phone. I don't necessarily know if I want to take the chance of taking it out anywhere anymore, but it's going to be my primary phone, so I have no other choice but to take it out. I'm definitely going to invest sometime in the future, hopefully soon, in a case for this phone. I know the cases for these phones are very, very hard to come by, especially because how it folds, it folds in 2 parts. So it's kind of hard to find a phone case that is compatible with this phone, especially for a price that is affordable. So we'll work on that a little bit. But yeah, that happened. I was really, really, I was hurting, man. I was hurting. I was like, I don't want to pay $200, but at the same time, I don't want to just carry around a cracked phone all the time. It's not a good look. And so I had to cough up the $200. Luckily, I had the insurance on it. I'm glad I did, but still $200, that's a lot of money to cough up on a replacement. But anyways, I'm still happy with it. I love it. And so, man, I'm at a loss for words right now. I'm going to tell you why. So I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. I have these stages, and I believe I've shared this story with you guys before. I have these stages where I feel like, how do I explain this? I feel like I don't get appreciated enough to the point where I want to be left alone, because I feel like if I don't matter to anyone else because no one's checking up on me every so often, right? I don't get phone calls. I don't get texts asking how I am, how I'm doing. I feel very unappreciative and like unwanted in a way, to where I get depressed. I get in these moods, and I don't want to be bothered by anyone or anything. And I tend to hurt the ones that are close to me, but not intentionally. I do it unintentionally, but I know what I'm doing at the time. And it's kind of where I'm at right now in my life. During this time of year, it's always been a very, very difficult time of the year for me. Just for personal reasons. I mean, it's a whole long list. It goes back years. I don't want to really bore you guys with all that, but for years I've had, I call it my bad luck season. I've had really bad luck during this time, to where something negative happens in my life. And this year is no different. Something negative happened a couple days ago. I'm not going to really discuss it. I'm not ready to discuss it yet. Not until everything's finalized and I can honestly say I can move on from it. But there are certain things right now going on in my personal life that the bad luck still exists in my time of bad luck season. So I'm in a very tight spot right now. I feel like this is a lot for me to say, and I'm sorry to like just drop this on you guys, but I want to be very transparent so you guys can know exactly where I'm coming from when I'm in a certain place. And so I'm feeling very unwanted, unneeded, and just very down on myself. Like I feel like I don't matter, which I know I do, and don't get me wrong. I am depressed in a way. But it's not in a depressed where like you guys might think I'm depressed, where I feel like I should just leave this world. I'm not thinking that way at all. I'm not thinking anything like that at all. If you are thinking of something like that, if someone out there is feeling the same way as me and wants to, make that big choice to just like end it, please don't. Seek help. It's no joke. It's not a laughing matter. Everyone goes through it. Everyone has those times where it's hard. We're all in hard times right now. Some are living in harder times than others. Thankfully, I'm in an okay place. But right now, I feel like I need to figure this one out on my own. I know I have support. I know I have people to depend on, and people I can reach out to. But I feel like I have to figure this out on myself, on my own. I feel like if I was to figure out how to do it on my own, I can then feel like, okay, I can do this on my own. That means if this happens next time, I can try to do it on my own again. And if I can't, then I'll reach out to people. And I guess for me, I just want to prove myself to myself. I want to feel like I can fix myself on my own, that I don't need anyone's opinion and advice on how to really feel about myself or how to live my life, or you know what I'm saying? Like it's coming not from a dark place. Even though I do feel like I'm in a dark place, it's not coming from a dark place. It's just me wanting to just prove myself, and the thing is, as time keeps going on, I think more and more about death, and my family, and I reach out to my dad a lot. Right. But I know that there's going to be a time where he's not going to be around. Right. And I would feel like I would be losing my only source of like advice. Right. It's easier to talk to my dad about things than it is with anybody else. My dad, me and him, as much as I hate to say it, me and him have this connection where like anything that I've done, he's already lived it and done it. And so I feel like getting advice from him on how to deal with things, it will make me feel better about the situation. And just knowing that one day he's not going to be there, he's not going to be around to really help me out. That's my main point, is when that day comes, I want to make sure that I can handle myself, right? And so this is where in my time of life right now, I want to prove myself. I want to prove that I I don't have to always reach out to someone for help. I don't always have to, seek advice from other people. Because at the end of the day, only I can make the decisions on my own life. Only I know what's best for myself. And only I can dictate what happens to me in the future. Not anyone else can do that. No one around me can affect. They might have an influence, but ultimately it comes down to my decision. And so I'm at the point right now where I feel like, hey, I can do this, and I know it's going to be a rough road. I love you too. I really do. And I'm sorry, but I hope that you hearing this, you will understand where I'm coming from. So I feel like I just have to prove myself right now in my life. That I don't always have to seek help. I don't always have to depend on other people. I can depend on myself. I can support myself, and I can do it on my own. And that's what I want to prove, right? I've been through a lot of stuff in my life that I've yet to share with you guys. And I feel like right now is the perfect time to just prove that I can do anything that I set my mind to, that I don't need other people's advice. I don't need other people's opinion, that I can do it on my own. And so that's what I'm trying to do, and for anyone that I've said that I just want to be alone, to anyone that I've just blown off in the past week, it's not me trying to do it maliciously. It's me trying to just prove myself. It's me trying to just work on myself on my own and get through my own stuff by myself. I did put up my lights. Yeah, I did. I plan on getting more, I want to set this room up really nice, but I know it's going to take some time. But yeah, that's where I am in life. And, that's how I feel right now. So for anyone out there feeling the same way, you're not alone. For anyone going through a hard time during this time of season, you're definitely not alone. There are other people out there. And if you feel the same as me, if it gets to that point where you need help, get help. If you feel like maybe you can do this on your own, try it on your own. Just don't let it get you down. Once it starts getting you down, seek help. And that's what I'm going to try to do. If I can't actually do it, maybe I just need more time. Maybe I just haven't fully developed yet to where I can prove myself. And the next time I can work on it some more. But as of right now, I just want to kind of just work on my life alone. I just want to be left alone, especially during this time where it's very hard for me right now. It really is. And so I apologize to my family if for the past week and a half, if you feel like I didn't care about you, if you feel like I just did not want to be around you, it was not from a malicious place. It was just me I guess being selfish, me just wanting to just prove myself, like I said. So yeah, I mean, that's really all I have to say. I feel like this is going to be the end of the episode, guys. I know this is a very, very short one. I know this is a short podcast episode for you guys, but I just wanted to come on here and just let you guys know where my mind state is right now, because I know I've been on a hiatus from doing podcasts for a very, very long time. I know that it's been a while since I've done one. No, don't go. Don't end. I mean, if we can keep the conversation going, then we can keep this going. But yeah, I definitely want to do this more, where I can do the podcast episodes as a live stream like this, and just maybe get more people in here and have a big conversation, and I mean, who knows? Next podcast might be an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours. And we can try breaking the record. We can try. I think my longest episode was an hour and 10 minutes, I believe. So we can try breaking that next time. But yeah, oh man, top picks you think is going to the Super Bowl. Okay. All right. Top picks. I don't even know. I feel like I hate to say it, but I think the Chiefs are definitely going to be in the playoffs. I don't think they're going to go to the Super Bowl. NFC side, I think maybe I don't know. I would have to look at the leaderboards right now. I'm not really too sure like who's up there right now. I haven't really been paying too much attention into where like the standings are. Episode should be a Q&A. I mean, I've talked about doing a Q&A episode. I think it's a really good idea. I would just need people to actually submit questions, and doing it like this, a podcast episode like this, I think it could work. I would need to keep that momentum of questions, so that way, there's no dead spots of silence. But yeah, I would definitely have to check back on the top Super Bowl picks, because right now I don't even know the standings for NFL right now. So I would definitely have to double check on that. But yeah, I definitely have a fun time doing this. You're gonna say the Cowboys in Green Bay. Okay. I think Green Bay and Cowboys are in the same division though, so I don't think both of them can go to the Super Bowl. But Green Bay, I definitely think is going to, I would say, get close to the Super Bowl, if not go to the Super Bowl. I would agree on that one. Cowboys, they're going to maybe get to the wild card and probably lose first round, is my guess on the Cowboys. But yeah, just to let you guys know that unfortunately the stream that I did last night crashed on me at the end, which is why it kind of ended the way it did. But I'm here to let you guys know that it was a very, very big deal for me to do that. I've been wanting to do that for a very, very long time. We've discussed this a lot. It was something that I've been planning on doing and I hope to do more of. It was really, really fun. I would say it was a success, whether there was people there or not. I feel in my spirits, it was a good success. I'm definitely willing and wanting to do more of that. I just want to say thank you to anyone that joined my stream last night and was conversing with me. I know that there was one person in there that was kind of like a new follower, a new viewer, that asked me one question, and I kind of, blew him off, and I not necessarily blow him off because I did answer, but and then my brother actually showed up too, which was really cool. So yeah, it was really weird the way it ended though, because my computer just completely just decided to just crash on me, and so I was stuck with just like not having anything other than that. And so I'm sorry for the way it looked at the end, but I'm here to let you guys know that this is the outro now. I should say the outro, not the intro. But I did hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I really hope to do more of this, and I hope to see you guys soon. We shall talk later. Be safe. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.